Good day, folks, a good day. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Good to have you on board, guys. Let's rock. Well guys, thanks for tuning in. Well, instead of an instructional video this time, Linda and I are going to take you out on a trip. Yes, we're going to spend 2 nights out on the boat. We've just left the harbour, as you saw, and so I can actually give you a little bit of narration as well. So this is Suda Bay and Marathi, which is one of our favourite little stops, which is only literally 3 miles from the harbour where we moor the boat. And the Marathi is over there. Chania Airport is just over that ridge near that peak there. So that's Chania Airport, where all the tourists fly in. So if you ever come and visit Crete, you're more likely to be landing at the airport right over there. So so that's that. This is the largest natural harbour in the world, and this is where the Battle of Crete was, or the invasion of Crete I should say, commenced on the 21st of May in 1941. And over there we had the Allies had a lot of Bofor guns, and the Stuka bombers, the German Stuka bombers, bombed it all. And there were about 6 or 7 sunken ships in this area. But now they've all been brought up and dismantled and probably melted down or whatever. I don't really know what happened to them, to be honest with you. But it's a beautiful bay, and our harbour is right over there. That's Kalivas, and there's the White Mountain. Well, they say the White Mountains, it is in the winter. But it's a beautiful little bay. Now, on this side you've got what we call Platanias Mountain, and you might see a big hole there. You might see it in the distance. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up with this sort of distance. Unfortunately, with these GoPro cameras, you don't really get to zoom in. Well, they haven't got that facility to zoom in, which is a shame, really. But that big hole, if you can see it, was caused by a British battleship shell fired from a few miles out over that way, because there was a couple of German 88mm artillery battery over there. So that's that big hole, and that was caused by those battleships. So there we are. So this is that, and guess who's driving, guys? Guess who's driving? Yeah. So I'll put a few little maps up as we go along, so you know where we are. Oh, it looks like there's a big liner coming out down the distance, so you might be able to see a big liner pass us shortly. They normally come out of this harbour about 19 knots, 20 knots. The reason I know that is because I've gone alongside them and monitored how fast they come out. Yes, he is coming out by the looks of it. So, but we're only doing about 7 knots, 8 knots. So just taking it nice and steady. Anyway, that's it for now, and we'll catch up with you shortly. Rock and roll. Well guys, here we are. We're in the restaurant now. And there's the boat. You had a good time, NW? You got some friends? Yes. Well guys, we've ordered some food, some meatballs. I'm just having my little appetizer. The old vinegar, olive oil and pepper and salt mix with this absolutely gorgeous bread. It's like that Italian bread. It's actually Greek. Beautiful. Now we've got the fixes. We've got a fix here. Because me and NW don't drink that much, we have one big bottle of fix Greek beer and 2 glasses. Otherwise we can't drink it, or we'll leave half of it. So we found this is the best way of doing it. But as you can see, this is a beautiful day. We're all out on the beach. There's the taverna. Just a nice little spot. Yeah. They have the squids hanging up over there. I'll show you in a bit. And they whack them against the rocks and hang them up to dry. Over there. The old meatballs are turned up. Beautiful. And potatoes. Enjoying it, Linda? Okay. Yes. And we've got another boat turned up now, look. He's just dropped his anchor and dragged it back. And now they're all having a dip. Awesome. And this beer, fixed beer, is beautiful. Awesome. Okay guys, here's that squid. Drying out. Hey, fresh calamari. Could be octopus actually, tentacles. Hey, what are you into that then? Something different, isn't it? I think we've got a tug towing a large vessel, like a baby tanker. Not sure, might be just guiding him in. Yeah, there's a tow line there. Towing him in. Yep, he's been towed in by that tug. Okay, on with the trip guys, on with the trip. Okay guys, we're just coming up to the peninsula. Here's a map of where we are right now. And you're seeing it in real time. Okay, there you are, that's exactly where we're at right now. And we're at 262 feet deep. That's the seabed. You can see how flat it is. And I've got my engine trim up to number 6. which just brings the bow over the bow wave, like I've explained in other videos. Now another good reason to have a good lookout is for these things, and I'm going to show you now. You probably can't see, you can probably see some specks, white specks in the water, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are. Sometimes the white specks are seagulls, but I know that these ones are not. So I'll show you exactly what they are and why a good reason to have a good lookout, watching out for you all the time. Now you can see as we're coming into the shoreline, you can see that the depth is reduced to 175 feet now. You can see the incline, there's some fish there. But let me show you what these are. They're fish, what we call fishing pods. But basically all they are flotation devices holding nets close by. You see those three are tied together, so they're probably holding fishing nets down below. Okay, that's, you don't really want to get stuck in 160 foot of water with one of those ropes wrapped around your propeller. There's a red one. Especially in choppy seas. Not that this is choppy, but it wouldn't be much fun if you got your propeller wrapped around that in choppy seas. So all the good reason, guys, to have a good lookout all the time. Rock and roll. The water is divine. Look how flat that is. And we've never been to this particular spot before. We're moored up on a mooring buoy that somebody's kindly left out, and it's an absolutely glorious day. So thought we'd just touch base with you, and thank you so much for all your lovely comments and ideas. You've come up with some fabulous ideas, which I shall implement either this year or certainly next year anyway. So keep the ideas coming. If you want to see anything, want to learn anything, then don't hesitate to ask. Just put it in the comments and I'll get straight onto it as soon as I can. Alright, so, and I'll also credit your name to it as well. Okay guys, let's rock. Okay guys, this is known as Devil's Crack. Yes, quite a name. It's very popular with a lot of the local population around the villages around these parts, mainly because it's got an absolutely glorious little beach, which you'll see in a minute, which I'm going to swim to for the very first time. So what you're seeing is what I'm seeing for the first time. And also, the other point about it is that they have to walk all the way down the side of the mountain to get to the beach. So of course by the time they get to the bottom, they're ready for a good swim. Guys, we have company, yes. So if you've got any passengers or a friend with you, make sure that they're keeping an eye out and a lookout for you. Absolutely delicious. Well, guys, we're here. Yes. We went. Oh yes, in we went. In 1 foot of water.
I'm so tired of crying.